Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the newly released Ubermacht Cypher in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing's based off of like a BMW M2. I really like the look of this thing. Let's hop into it and get customizing. Alright, so starting off with the armor all the way up, of course, and the brakes as well. Next up we got the bumpers, and we have front and rear options. We have a lot of options here, so we can add splitter fins, primary, secondary, or carbon. Can also do the primary splitter, secondary, or carbon. Primary super splitter, secondary, or carbon as well. Primary wedged splitter, ooh, that looks really good, in secondary or carbon as well. We're gonna go with that in carbon, I think. For the rear bumpers, we can add the primary rear bumper, the secondary, the primary GT bumper, the secondary GT bumper, or the carbon GT bumper. I am thinking probably the carbon GT bumper. Let's go for that. Next up for the chassis, we can add arch covers if we want to. Okay, so we can do primary stanced fenders, carbon stanced fenders, primary bolted fenders, or carbon bolted fenders. I don't know that I even want to add these, to be honest, guys. I think the car looks good enough without them. Let's just leave them off. For the rear diffuser, though, we can add a primary diffuser, secondary, carbon, primary winged, secondary winged, carbon winged, primary diffuser fins, secondary diffuser fins, or carbon diffuser fins. Let's go, I think, just for the carbon diffuser. I think it looks really good. Yeah, let's do that. For the engine, here we go. We can add, oh, okay, we can actually change the engine block. That's kind of cool. So we can add engine covers, red engine covers, ooh, primary engine covers, secondary engine covers, carbon engine covers, chrome engine covers, or exposed engine covers, exposed red covers, primary exposed, exposed secondary, exposed carbon, exposed chrome. We're back to stock. I think we're probably going to go with the red. I like that look so much. That's sick. Next up, we got the tunes. We're going to go all the way up, of course. For the fittings, we can add a strut brace. I never know which one to pick. I feel like they all look pretty good. Let's just go for the lightweight strut brace. Why not? For the exhaust, we can add a titanium exhaust, aluminum exhaust, oval exhaust, titanium oval, carbon oval, infinity, carbon infinity, or titanium infinity. I kind of honestly like the aluminum exhaust just because you can see it a little bit better, but the titanium exhaust is the best looking, I think, so we're gonna go for that. Next up, we got the grille. We can add a carbon grille, slatted grille, carbon slatted, meshed, carbon meshed, dashed, primary dashed, secondary dashed, or carbon dashed. Okay, shark grille, primary shark, secondary shark, carbon shark, or back to stock. I kind of like the carbon dashed grille myself, but at the same time, I think the regular carbon grille looks the best, so we're going to go for that one. For the headlights, we can add different colored headlight glass. I don't think that I'm going to because I like the look of this car's headlights already, so let's just leave it alone. For the hood, we can add hood catches, of course, all of these. It's the same with all the other tuner cars. I don't really think they look that good on this car, so I'm going to leave them off. For the hood, we can change it to a carbon hood, a smooth hood. Okay, I see. Carbon smooth hood, a ridged hood. That looks kind of good. Carbon ridged, rally ducts, carbon rally ducts, performance hood, carbon performance hood, vanity hood, that's sick. Carbon vanity, primary race fins, secondary race fins, carbon race fins. That looks pretty mean. Okay, I think we're gonna go, I don't know, is it like too, I think it's too aggressive though. I think we're gonna go for the ridged hood. I kind of like that. It's like a good balance of like aggressive but not too aggressive, you know? For the interior, this is the same for all the cars from the Tuners DLC, so I'm not gonna spend that much time on the interior. Probably gonna go with like a Rally Clubman wheel. Yeah, a Rally Clubman wheel. The dash, could add the carbon dash. I think I probably will. I think it looks really cool. Let's do that. For the dials, we could add racing dials. Yeah, let's do it. For the doors, we can basically make the interior look dumb, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Interior type, we can change it to, oh, okay, for street interior or a race interior. Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. We're gonna do that. Why not? For the seats, I think I want to go for something like red. Probably carbon tuner seats. Those look good. We can add a roll cage, of course. We can do a white roll cage, primary roll cage, secondary roll cage, padded roll cage, primary padded, secondary padded, white reinforced, primary reinforced, or a secondary reinforced roll cage. I don't really think I want the roll cage in this car personally, so I'm just going to leave it out. For the lights, though, we are going to go xenon for sure. For the livery, we can add a bunch of stuff. We can do white stripes, black stripes, white cipher, black cipher, racing stripes, red pinstripe. That's kind of cool. White pinstripe. Yogurishima? Yeah, okay, that's how you say that. Okay. Team Zero. That looks pretty sick. Candy Box Racer. Negative Speed Demon. Or back to none. I don't think I want to put a livery on this car, guys. I think it looks so clean without it, so we're just going to keep it stock, I think. For the mirrors, we can add primary or carbon mirrors. Probably going to have to go with carbon to match all the other little accents on the car. For the plate, we're going to go yellow and black, of course. For the respray, I do not know exactly what I want to do with this thing. I always see M2s in real life in like silver or like a gray. I feel like it looks really good in blue too. That's another color I always see it in. Like a color like marine blue. I almost think we should do marine blue. But I feel like it's so basic. I feel like everyone else on YouTube probably did marine blue or something like that. I think we are going to go with marine blue though, guys. I just think it looks so good. Let's do that. For the secondary, oh, that does the brake calipers. That's cool. Could go with something like weird. We could go with like a yellow caliper or something. Might look kind of good. Usually BMW puts blue calipers on their M cars though, so I wonder if we could go like ultra blue on them. Let's do ultra blue. Why not? I don't think it affects anything else on the car that's gonna make it look bad. So that's good. The trim color, oh, that's kind of cool. Should we go red? Like a darker red, like garnet red maybe? I think that looks pretty good. The accent color, oh, this is for the dashboard. Okay, I always go with diamond blue, so we're gonna go with diamond blue. Why not? Next up, we got the roof. We can add roof fins. We can change that to a carbon fin, dual fin, carbon dual, racing fin, carbon racing fin, dual racing fins, or dual carbon racing fins. Let's just change it to a carbon fin. For the roof itself, we can change that to a carbon roof if we want to. Carbon striped roof, that's kind of cool. A ridged roof, carbon ridged, inset roof, carbon inset roof, bevel roof, or a carbon bevel roof. I think we're going to go with the carbon inset roof. I think that looks so good. Next up, for the skirts, we can add primary extended skirts, secondary extended skirts, carbon extended skirts, primary skirts, secondary skirts, carbon skirts, primary super skirts, secondary super skirts, or carbon super skirts. I think we're just going to go with the carbon extended. I like that look. For the spoiler, we can add a little ducktail, which there's a good chance we do that. A primary ducktail, a carbon ducktail, wedged ducktail. I think that's actually the better looking one of the two. Carbon wedged, super ducktail, carbon super ducktail. Probably going to go with that. We got the GT wing, the carbon GT wing, primary low level wing, secondary and carbon as well. We're back to none. It's going to have to be the carbon super ducktail, boys. I like ducktails a lot, and that looks really good in my opinion, so sweet. For the sun strips, we can add one if we want to. Personally, I don't think they look really good with our particular build that I've got on this car right now, so I'm just going to leave them off. Okay, can you slam this thing? Okay, you can slam it pretty good. That's sick. It looks so good, boys. I'm so happy with this car. I'm glad we finally have like a new BMW in the game. Seems like it's been forever. I mean, we got the Rebel GTS, but it's an SUV, so it doesn't really count for this exact thing. Ooh, you can change that. Oh, let's make that carbon. That looks so good. Wow, that's so sick. There's so much detail with this car. I love it. I think we might have to go for some cheetah carbonars on this thing just to match up with all the carbon that we've got. I think we're gonna go for it, boys. For the wheel color, we could change it to like blue or something just to like match up with the car. We could go with like, none of the blues really match up too well. I mean, baby blue matches up all right, I guess. I think it probably just looks better in black though, to be honest. So we'll do that. Could add the tire design to this car. I don't really feel like it though. I feel like it doesn't look too good. Bulletproof tires for sure though. And the windows, let's tint those all the way out. This thing looks mean, boys. I like this a lot. Let's take this thing down to the ground. We're going to do a sound test and a review. All right, guys, here we are on the ground. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Okay, yeah, it sounds pretty good. No complaints there. Off the line, not too much wheel spin. Less than I was expecting, actually, so that's cool. Let's see, this thing is rear-wheel drive only, I'm assuming. Yes, it is. Cool. Alright, guys, well, let's see how this thing performs. Of course, it has just started raining, so that's going to affect the handling a little bit, but I'm going to, you know, try and ignore it and, you know, give you guys my best opinion of what it's feeling like, so... so far, I remember when I was driving it in the test track, I thought that this thing was actually going to be pretty slow. But with the engine upgrades and everything, it's actually pretty quick. It's not slow, that's for sure. The handling feels pretty nice. So far. We're going to have to see when we get up to the handling twisty section of the test here. But for right now... Oh no! Oh no, rest in peace, the side of the car. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, we're about to turn in here. Let's see how this thing feels. Oh, kind of a bit of understeer there. I was not expecting that at all. My bad. Okay. Well, it definitely kind of understeers, but it's got a lot of grip, but it does understeer a lot, which is kind of unfortunate. With that being said, though, it doesn't understeer like that badly, but it is there. I can definitely feel some understeer, which is a shame, but if you just hit the handbrake when you go into a corner, you'll be fine. As you guys can see, you know, just give it a little drift and the front end will come around, that's for sure. Yeah, the handling, don't get me wrong, it grips up really nicely. But it definitely does suffer from a little tiny bit of understeer, which is it's just enough to be like annoying, but you can get around it for sure. And if you love BMWs and stuff like that, you can definitely look past the little tiny bit of understeer, because the performance of this car otherwise is pretty darn good, it feels like. I don't really have any complaints about this car. I mean, there's the understeer, you know, a little tiny bit of it, but other than that, the car is pretty quick, sounds great. Generally, the handling is pretty good as well. So, honestly, not much to complain about. Like, it's like 95% good. So, you know, the understeer accounts for like 5% of that, but, you know, you can definitely look past it, that's for sure. And, you know, if you just brake before you go into a corner, you'll probably be fine. The handling it's not that bad, really, and the understeer is not even that bad either. So... anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and the review today. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, leave a like, if not dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.